This is Tristan, the bow tie toy and non-sport trading card guy, with an opening of the Garbage Pail Kids Bookworms sticker trading cards. This is, I'm assuming, what they would call a blaster box. I'm not sure if this would be a blaster or a hobby box. I paid, of course, $35 at my local hobby shop for it. You get 24 packs, 8 stickers per pack in this box. As I've said in other non-sport trading card opening videos, I've never found an artist autograph or a printing plate, so I would love it if I found something, super special in this. But hopefully just to add to my base set, to complete a base set, maybe find some great parallels. This will be a little bit of a longer video because there are a lot of cards in here. So grab a snack. I will open this box off camera and then we'll start breaking into each pack individually. If you like this kind of video, especially if you're a GPK collector yourself, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help other people to see the video and it'll help my channel out a little bit. So let me open this off camera and then we will get ourselves started. For visual reference, this is how many packs you get. This is what it looks like when you open up your, I would probably call that a hobby box versus a blaster. I'm not sure off the top of my head. So I'm going to put all of these off camera and we will start one pack at a time. If you've never seen the Bookworms series, this is what the single packs look like. If you want to see what the odds are, you can pause to read that. I know I've got a little bit of a glare from my ring light. I say that in every video, but and I did another video of these. I'm not sure if it's on the channel yet because I'm going to open several boxes for the Bookworms series, but I struggle just with this series alone. I struggle with trying to get these packs open. They just seem like they're shrink wrapped or like, they're thicker and tighter than a lot of the other packs, and I don't want to damage the cards. So the fun thing is you get to see me struggle this entire video, there we go, to try to open these without damaging the cards. But if we find something awesome, it will make all of it worthwhile. That would be a cool puzzle. That's going to be a puzzle card piece for the variant of Dead Ted. We got Flattened Frank, Shadowy Sean, Stuck Scotty, a green border parallel of Well-Read Rita, Just in Time, that's a smart pun, H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. That would be a card that I would send away for a PSA grade just because I love sci-fi. Coloring Brook, Sharing Shell, and Slammin' Sammy in that first pack. That's awesome. Let's move on to our next pack. Maybe I will struggle slightly less. We will see. I've said this also in other videos. I'm doing this at an angle with a ring light in front of me and the camera aimed down at the cards. So I don't have like a straight line of vision. Fahrenheit Ferris, and I will try to move kind of quick so that you're not here all day. Mocking Janie, Charmed Charlie, a green border parallel of Red-Eyed Robin, which I love. I'm a big Robin Hood fan just in general. Even the old black and white Robin Hood, I think that, were they serials? I think there were serials. Will Vomit. Yeah, that's one of the subsets, authors of their own misfortune. There are a lot of subsets within Bookworms outside of just the base set. Hungry Hank. Abe Rackadabra. That messed me up in another video. It may not be on the channel yet. I'm not sure what order I'm releasing the Bookworms videos, but this messes me up just pronouncing it. Bopped Boris. And then, back to the beginning for that one. So there's that pack. Let's move on to the next one. if you're collecting bookworms yourself, please let me know in the comments down below, how many boxes did you have to buy to get a complete base set? I would love to know that. Not including the subsets, but just the base set. Lionel the Witch and the Wardrobe. Watching Hugh. Winnie the Pooper. That's just amazing. Sharing Shell, a green border parallel. See, the green works when the card's got a lot of green in it. Taryn Terry. Leisure Lee. Stalking Stella. Gruesome Gray. Alrighty, there's that pack. Now we're on to the next one. Oh, this one has some like residue on this pack on the outside of it. If I can open it. Ugh. You'd think this would be easy. I need to trim my nails, so you would think it would be easier to open this, considering I have longer nails. Dive Dawn. Page Holder. Big Bucks Biff. A green border parallel of Wormy Wilder. Jake Spear. So the A card to the B card that we already got. Hot Stuff Hobbs. Dashiell Droppings. And Paige Turner. I think that was everything. Yep. So there's that pack. Only 1,600 packs left to go. Oh, and that was the first one that opened normally. Wow. Elephant. Adam Book. That's cool. Thing One. Saul Shank or Saul Shank. This is a green border parallel of Slammin' Sammy. Stacked Stella. Sweet Treat Sawyer. Mixed Up Mitch. That's cool. Classic character of in that split kit. So there's that pack. We're on to the next one. We still haven't found anything special, but that's okay. This one opened easy too. Huh. Maybe just some of them were like shrink wrapped or whatever, really tight. Carnivorous Carrie. I said this in another video. I love this card. Fabulous Fabio. Whittled Woody. A green border parallel of Bookworm Brent. Pulp Peyton. Jammed Jason. Norm Narnia. And Big Brody. There's that pack. If this is like the other boxed Garbage Pail Kids videos I did, this will be about 20 minutes to open this whole box with all the packs. Ugh. And about 15 minutes of those 20 minutes is me struggling to try to open these packs without damaging the cards. And yes, I realize I'm not wearing gloves. Some people wear gloves when they open their cards. Jetstream Jonathan. Crappy Camilla. Bookmark. A green border parallel card of Dueling good Lord, this is from the Three Musketeers, and I know how to pronounce this. D'Artagnan. I can't remember how to pronounce this character's name. I'm so sorry. Crushed Carol, that's awesome. Pooh Berry. Crushed Caspian. And Pinched Preston. Alrighty. That's going to bother me not remembering how to pronounce. Is it D'Artagnan? I can't remember. I cannot remember how to pronounce his name correctly. I'll remember literally as soon as I stop recording this video. That's how it works. Metamorphosis Matt, Panicking Piper, I Robbie, Hitchhiking Harvey, a green border parallel of Long John. That's cool. Almanac, or Almanac, Naughty Noah, and Mind Blown Sloan. Alrighty. On to our next pack. That's the one thing with Garbage Pail Kids cards. There's so many awesome puns in it, but some of them are tongue twisters. Trying to say them or trying to pronounce them correctly. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Come on, artist autograph. Are there artist autographs available in these? I think there are. Spammed Sam, Wimpy Kit, Adam Apple, Researching Ralph in the green border parallel, Thing Sue, Andy Duframed, Jabbed Jackson, Listening Lisa. Alrighty, let's move on to the next pack. I think you can, yeah. Artist autographs 1 in 228. Well, and in my case, 1 in 3 billion, because I've never found one ever. I think they put all of those in packs on the East Coast and the West Coast and no one in the middle, because I've never found one. Okay. We've got Lauren of the Rings, Magic School Bess, Aardvark Aaron, a green border parallel of Jagged Julius, Dune Boone, Call or Cal of the Wild, Nearsighted Nadia, or I think I said Nadia in another video. I think it would be Nadia. Anna Achu, that's hilarious. So there's that pack. On to the next one. These are a lot of fun. This is a fun series. It really is. I would say that probably no matter what, I've never not liked a Garbage Pail Kids series. I'm trying to readjust here. I was sitting in a weird position to open these. Oh, we're back to struggling with the packs. Okay. There we go. There we go. Good Lord. If this were a drinking game as to how many times I've struggled to open a pack, you guys would be so wasted. Abner Underpants. Barbarian Brandon. I love this card. That is so awesome. Off the Wall Paul. A green border parallel of Storybook Bastion. Dan T. Zed Phones. Dewey Decimal. And Wild Willie. Awesome. My stack is all messed up. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to open them, making sure I don't damage the tops of the cards. Love it. Grim Jim, classic character. Hooligan Harold. Curious Carter. No Clue Nancy. Green border parallel of Jabbed Juliet. Catching Ryan. Raggedy Reagan. Tidy Tina. That was a cool pack. Alrighty, on to the next one. I feel like, just off the top of my head, from having previously opened like a hobby or blaster box. I'm not sure if it was considered a hobby or a blaster. I think between that box and this box, I'm going to end up having a complete base set. Not all of the subsets, but a complete base set. Pierced Percy, Audio Brooklyn, Wormy Walker, a green border parallel of Treasure Travis, Goosebump Ben, Frisky Frida, and that puzzle card back I was showing you toward the beginning. Oh good Lord, another difficult one. Necronomicon. That's Necron. Necron Omnicon. Ron. Yeah. That one's a tongue twister, man. Detective David. So that was a good pack. Fun for me to struggle on camera. Oh, this one opened really easy. I wish they would all just open really easy. Frostbite Buck. I'm trying to aim these down for you so my ring light doesn't shine on them. Myopic Maya. Bookseller Shelley. A green border parallel of Taryn Terry. Buttoned Betty. Worried Wilbur. I think he is worried given the circumstance. Wrecked Warren. Zitty Kitty. That's disgusting and awesome. Okay, so there's that pack. On to the next one. Come on. Open for me. Struggle bus. Okay. I will eventually get it. There we go. Maybe one of these days I'll struggle through a pack and I'll find something awesome inside of it. Audio Phil. Crammed Chris. Mad Max. A green border parallel of Ides of Mark. George Not Well. That's hilarious. Still Jill. Vera La France, or like Viva La France. Book Bernie. Alrighty. On to the next pack. Oh, come on. And if you're a Garbage Pail Kids collector yourself, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm a big collector. I've been collecting GPK from the very beginning, from 1985 on. I have albums and albums full of various series from over the years. So I will continue to open GPK on my channel along with my primary bread and butter, which are toys. Holding a Grudge, Unraveled Annie, Book Edna, Red-Eyed Robin, a green border parallel of Leisure Lee, Hungry Katniss, Bewitched Whitney. Is that how you say her name? Katniss? Hoodie Heidi. Okay, there's that one. I know this is going to sound blasphemous, but I've never seen any of the Hunger Games movies, nor have I read any of the books. I know that's terrible. I'm one of the few, but I just haven't. At some point, I will sit down and watch all of those films. I just haven't gotten around to it. I tend to watch a lot of old Hollywood films. I was just watching an old Marilyn Monroe film the other day from the toward the beginning of her career. Alrighty. On to the next pack. We've got, I haven't seen this one yet. Good Night, June. Haven't seen this one either. Savage Simon from The Princess Bride. Harry Haley. A green border parallel of Snot Jam Anne. and with an E. I'm a big Lucy Maud Montgomery fan. Oh, this is a different colored. Oh, we finally found something special after all this time. It is Decaying Dorian with, I think, that's blue. That's not a purple. That's more a blue. This is, oh, they only made 99 of them, and this is number 73 of 99. So I'm going to sit this off camera aside to put that in a penny sleeve. Leering Loxley, Pierced Porthos, Experimental Xavier. That was an awesome pack. We at least found one hit thus far out of this box. I don't know, is that what this is going to be? Is this going to be a one-hit box? I mean, that's better than nothing. I like, when I get hits like that, I separate them out, and I typically send them to PSA for grading. I have a collection of slabs of PSA graded non-sport trading cards. Not just Garbage Pail Kids, but also Marvel and DC trading cards. Dueling Guitar. See, I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to say it wrong again. Researching Ralph, Storybook Bastion, a green border parallel of Retching Romeo. Al Dante, that's a funny pun. That one's good. My favorite card maybe ever, Romantic Roman. I just love that. Chiseled Chip and Light Speed Livingston. That was a good pack. I think that was all of them. Yep. All right, on to the next one. This one opened really easy. Let's hope for us finding a second hit. See if we can get a 2-hit box out of this. Okay. We've got Angry Ahab, Comic Carl. We haven't seen that one yet. That one's awesome. Pop Upton. We haven't seen that yet. Green border parallel of Pilfered Precious. Joe Troll King. That's hilarious. Never Ending Ed. Green Marine. And LeVar Burpin. That's hilarious. That was a good pack. That had a few in it that we haven't seen so far. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next one. If I can get it open. Like I said earlier, I'm doing this at an angle aimed down. There we go. Alrighty. We haven't seen this one yet either. Hungry Henry. Hexing Hermione. We haven't seen that yet either. Wingy Winthorpe. Is that right? Winthorpe? Mucus Martin. A green border parallel of Reading Rainbow. Wedged Wendy. Bookworm Brent. And Long John. That was a good pack. We got a few in there that we didn't already have. On to the next one. I'm trying to open these as quick as I can. I figured we'd be around 20 minutes and we're just past, so try to power through these last couple of packs together. Thank you for sticking around this far. Snot Jam Ann, Reading Rainbow, Well Read Rita, a green border parallel of Stalking Stella, Striped Stephanie, Wormy Willis, Freaky Franz, Nat Rat. Alrighty, we are down to the last 3 packs, and we will be through the box. Let's see if we can find another hit in these last 3. I'm not sure really what the ratio is or if it's accurate or not in terms of how many hits you're supposed to get out of this box. Wormy Wilder, Treasure Travis, Ides of Mark, Retching Romeo, green border parallel of Gandalf the Grave, Sci-Fi, Dawn Panic, like don't panic, that's funny, Eggy Edgar. Okay, so there's that pack. Now we are down to the last two. Do you think we're going to find a hit out of these last two? Let's find out. All right. We've got Marcus of Zorro, Ambushed Art, Berenstain Stan, good Lord, Magic Merlin, a green border parallel of Coloring Brook, Jagged Julius, Jabbed Juliet, and Pilfered Precious. All right, we are on to the last pack. Thank you for sticking around for this. Please like the video and subscribe if you're not already. I really appreciate that. And leave comments down below about what some of your favorite cards are from the Bookworms series. I'd love to read that. Gandalf the Grave, Ronnie Knows, Giving Tray, or like tree, Splatty Patty, a green border parallel of Gruesome Gray, Diary Danny. Oh no, that's terrible. Jammed Up Johnny, and Mike Precious. Alrighty, that is everything out of this box. We found the one special card, the one special parallel. That was awesome though. I love opening GPK. I love collecting it. I'll sort these out and put them in my album. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.